G'day YouTubers, KN5150 here with my first request video. Got a message today from a fellow YouTuber, Andrew Ballina, requested that I show off my entire Friday the 13th collection media collection. Alright Andrew, this one's for you buddy. Alright, we're going to start off here with the betas. That's part 6 beta. That's a NTSC, the American one. Unfortunately, I don't have a multi-system beta. I've only got a PAL, but still, nonetheless, I'll work on that one day. This part 2 beta. That's the UK print. Part 2. And the original part 1 beta. Alright, let's go on to the... That's just my beta collection right there. I'm still trying to work on getting some more when they come around, I suppose. Alright, now we're going to VHS. That's the part 1 US VHS. Now this one I don't have a cover for. That's the Australian Part 1 tape. Here's another Australian Part 1 tape. That's got the R rating classification there. I'll try and be as quick as I can with this. That's the tape. And this is a UK VHS from Part 1. Moving on, that's part 2 US VHS. This is part 2 Australian release. This is actual second release VHS. That's the second release. I also have first release Australian VHS with the old grey spine. That's rated R. Okay, part 3 I don't have much of. I've only got US VHS and the Australian VHS. Once again, rated R. Moving on. Got US VHS part 4 and Japanese part 4 VHS. I don't have the Australian one, sorry guys. That's that. Part 5 once again don't have much of. That's US VHS. And that's UK VHS. There you go. Part 6, I got US VHS, Japanese Part 6 VHS, and Part 6 Australian VHS. So lucky I find the Australian releases. It's missing its front label. And that's the old spine. Alright, let's move on. Sorry, I've got all these media collection laid out on a bed and I'm walking around the bed trying to show you everything. Part 7 US VHS. Part 7 Australian release. Part 8 US VHS. Part 8 Australian VHS. This was hard for me to find actually. but found it and I'm happy. Part 9, or Jason Goes to Hell US VHS, unrated director's original cut, and I know for a fact that there's also the theatrical cut. You can also get that on US VHS, but who wants it? I'd rather the one with all the good bits in it. Unfortunately for Australian fans, we got the US theatrical cut. Never got released here uncut. The old big box, love it. Mint condition, happy about that. Original casing. Alrighty, Jason X, US VHS, Australian VHS, Freddy vs. Jason, US VHS, Freddy vs. Jason, Australian VHS. I didn't even know that this actually came out on VHS in Australia. I had no idea. But yeah, found it and got it. Now, I told you in my last video, I'm into laser discs now at the moment. I've paid for part 4, 5 and 7, just waiting for them to be delivered. So I'll just quickly show you once again what I got on Laserdisc. It is a complete showing, so can't miss out on anything. Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, Part 6, Part 8, and Jason Goes to Hell, unrated director's original cut. Alright, let's move on. I'm showing you this video in order of, I don't know, machine order, hence Beta first, VHS second, Laserdisc third, DVD fourth, and Blu-ray fifth. Okay, move on to the DVDs. This is the US DVD collection. Part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 came out good, unrated and R-rated versions. Still, once again, not like that in Australia. Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason. Lucky Americans get a 2-disc edition, while we miss out on just 1 disc. Friday the 13th Remake Killer Cut, and I think you can also get a theatrical cut, but who wants that? And I know it's not one of the movies, but it's the only doco that's available. His name was Jason. It's the 2-disc splatter edition, and there's also a 1-disc version as well. Australian first release DVDs. Now, what I mean by first and second release, I'll show you the differences as we go. There's Friday the 13th Part 1. Note the style of the certificate classification. Very different on second release. You'll see soon. Part 2. Part 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. Jason Goes to Hell, only theatrical cut. Jason X, Freddy vs. Jason, and remake, extended cut. That is the new, that's the current style of the Australian certificate classification. Now, moving on to the Australian second release DVDs. Part 1, note, new style certificate. And it came out as a 2-disc special edition. Part 2 comes in a limited edition slipcase, and when taken out, it looks like this. And Part 3 is the same, limited edition slipcase, and that's what it looks like underneath. Now, the rest of them don't have limited edition slipcases. Part 4. There's 5, 6, 7, 8. Jason Goes to Hell. Again, same thing, theatrical cut. Note new classifications. Jason X. Freddy vs. Jason. Once again, 1-disc edition. I found this on eBay a few weeks back. It's the Greek version of Friday the 13th Part 1. It's got all Greek writing on it. Sorry. No idea what that says, but I'm sure it's the same translation as what the English cover is. All in Greek. Why not? Moving on to Blu-rays. Now, I don't have them all. I've only just recently purchased them. I'm still waiting for them to be delivered. Part 1, Australian Blu-ray. Part 2, Australian Blu-ray. Part 3, Australian Blu-ray. I'm waiting for Freddy vs. Jason Australian Blu-ray. That should come this week. And remake Blu-ray. Now, I've only got the Part 1 US Blu-ray, which is uncut, and remake Blu-ray. I'm waiting for Part 2 and Part 3 and Part 7 Blu-ray. Well, that's everything. This is my entire Friday the 13th media collection. Alrighty, just a quick last viewing before I say goodbye to this video. Andrew Ballina, I hope you enjoyed this video, mate. Okay? Post any comments, please. Alright guys, take it easy.